Hello, hello, hello!
Am I camoed? Can you see me in the wild?
Where you at?
Ah! Hello! Welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion, I am Auntie Chan.
And I am hidden from the world. Try to get child support out of me now, Brenda. So, we are back for another week. How was your week?
My week was lovely. I had to say goodbye to my lovely boss, Miss Carol.
She died.
She died. We all killed her at the end. That's what we do in our
no.
company. Company sacrifice.
Oh, when you quit, like everything.
Cold turkey.
Cold turkey, quit living. So
Right in
did
the
she
oven.
leave or did you leave?
She left.
Okay.
I was inspired to leave because I want to quit anything that I do.
You do often quit most of the things that you do. Yes, yes, yes.
And I hate to blame my horoscope, but I'm a Sagittarius, so that's just like Sagittarius.
That's just like what you do.
Oh, I fully applied for other jobs while I'm working at this one.
Don't we all? I'm actually applying to other web series as you talk. It's crazy.
Don't leave me. Everything I
God.
interact with, leave. And you look like you had a week.
Oh, girl, did I ever. So, no, I had a pretty good week. The most exciting thing, my partner's family came in town. They're from Philadelphia. And we went to go see his play. He plays a fox and a dog. And a human fucks a fox.
Who you date?
But yeah, theater changes lives.
Really?
Yeah, it does.
You felt inspired? Do you not want to fuck your boyfriend dressed as a fox?
Actually, when he was the dog, he was pretty hot. I have to say, very masked, very aggressive.
Okay.
And then he got fixed in the play, spoiler alert. So they had the cone on and then a diaper. And those are both the things that get me going.
A cone and a diaper.
A cone and a diaper, girl. That's all you need.
Oh.
Isn't that how sex works? Decriminalize sex work. All right. So
I love a queen with a platform.
So let's move into the episode because this is it's an acting challenge, which means we have a lot to talk about.
A lot to cover. Well, before, can we have Miss Alexis Bevels come in here? Because she looks too good to be hiding behind the
Come
camera.
on in, Alexis.
Just say hi, hello.
Can't stop playing with my chin strap. Is this how hipsters feel? My chin strap.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
Alexis.
IMHO.
You look great.
Thank
I love
you so
your hair.
much.
That's gorge.
Thank you very much.
How was OMG GOT?
It was, thank you for asking. It was so much fun. Dixie did amazing. She watched the whole episode.
I did.
She really watched the whole thing.
I did watch the whole thing.
And she wasn't like distracted or annoyed during the viewing. You were amazing.
Well, I was also really drunk. And actually, that night we got so trashed that I came home.
Yeah.
I threw my wig at Curtis and told him that his career was a lie. And then I went, locked myself in the bedroom and threw up in the bed.
It was a great night.
Okay, also, I just want to quickly say, I didn't think that the size of the hole mattered.
Hey,
So my holes are a little uneven. I thought that would be kind of like cool. And most of the rest of my holes are uneven. So I thought that was the look. But then I went back and looked at photos. I realized most people's holes were symmetrical.
I think we're expanding our clientele every single week, and we're reaching to a very specific audience.
A very
this week.
specific audience.
And they're into it.
Yes, and they have to see their doctor a few times a year. So let's move into it.
Yes.
All right, so we pick up after the double save. Thank goodness we saved both of them.
Both of them were front runners.
Front runners, we saved them. Evie seemed a little humbled by the experience, and I say that only because she started the show without giving her opinion and kind of being mean. She started the show like...
She broke the trend.
Yeah, she kept it to herself.
So she's usually like, so girls, like, what could we do?
Yeah, why are
better?
you terrible on this TV show?
Well, after being in the bottom two.
Yeah, I think it humbled her a little.
Nearly,
and on Untucked this week, Nina West did say what I've said from the beginning, where she was like, your approach is kind of off, and you're young. It's just because you're young. I've said, she's young. She's really young. When you're young, you think that your opinion is very important and it has to get out there. And then once you like age a little, you realize it's unnecessary. And then you make a YouTube show about it.
I love John Goodman.
All right, so that was neat. Silky said that she's not going to do anything different in the competition.
Someone who wasn't humbled.
Yep, no.
She just won 2 challenges last episode.
I mean, she
Why?
had the reaction we probably all would have by winning so much. But she does say, if I'm going to be wrong, I'm going to be committedly wrong. I Googled it. Committedly is a word. I was disappointed by that. But
she has a master's.
And she loves being committedly wrong, which we'll get into in just a moment. So then we go to the next day. The mini challenge is my favorite mini challenge of the entire series. It's my snatch game in the mini challenge. The library is now open. Because reading is what?
Not for everyone.
Not for everyone. First and foremost, the most important part was Bruno. In my opinion, the hottest pit crew member to have ever pit crewed. We're gonna put his picture up right now. Is he the hottest pit crew member?
I love it. Oh, he was sculpted. Where did they find
He
these
looked
men?
tall. He looked tall.
He was tall. He was next to RuPaul, who was like 7 foot something.
Oh, she does yoga, so she stretches. So
Well,
hot.
he could stretch me, not RuPaul.
He could make your holes uneven. Let's get into some of the reads. Nina bombed super hard. She said, "Plastic. When they send you home, you're gonna need a plastic tiara." Yeah, I loved it. I love when she explains her jokes.
Isn't that funny?
We've all been there. Vanjie just screamed adjectives at people.
Didn't come ready.
She Vanjied hard.
And her boyfriend was calling her out.
Oh, okay. Now, one thing that people have loved in the comments is your impression of Suga, which I live for. It's so perfect. So Suga was talking about Evie being so skinny that people in Somalia were sending her food.
Evie is so skinny, honey. The people in Somalia are sending her food. Okay.
Okay, honey.
Okay, that felt bad, honey.
Oh, honey.
Are you gonna air that?
Are you gonna air
That's
that?
problematic, honey.
Oh, no, honey. So Suga really lived for her own comments, which she does, let's be honest. Brooklyn went, and she actually won, which was strange.
By default.
By default. Because she had more than one joke. I think that's
she was a queen that
this
had
was
the
a weak
structure.
library. This was a
the
weak
weakest.
library. Yeah,
the
it was
weakest.
a weak library for sure. And then we closed out the session with Silky.
She read RuPaul.
She tried to read RuPaul in a rhyme, and it didn't make sense. And then she talked to Plastique in Japanese.
Yes. She said,
time to go. You tweeted.
I did.
So this is the moment we have to address it.
Okay, we're getting Scholar.
Yeah, we're gonna get Scott. This is Dr. Chan.
Dr. Chan here.
God, I should have sewed this better. Go ahead.
I thought that, it was in poor taste. I don't think she's racist, but I think what I'm gonna say is what we all agree with. Just don't make fun of someone's heritage.
No.
That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
Or culture. Don't make fun of. Don't joke about that.
Well, okay, I have a caveat to that. You can make fun of white people. We love it.
You can.
Yeah.
You can. Structurally,
yeah,
you can punch up. So, Miss Caucasian.
Oh, no, not my skin.
Miss Thang. See you at the beach, pale lobster.
Yeah, pale lobster.
Pale lobster. Because as soon as that sun hits, you're going to be red. Boiled. Ooh, did that hurt?
So in conclusion, it was a very weak library.
Yeah.
I think we can say that.
I don't think they know each other well enough to read each other well enough.
I don't think that's true.
Or are they funny enough?
I don't think you need to know someone well. Like, I barely know your name, and I could read you like that.
Okay, bring it on, lobster. Don't.
That hurt. So then we go to the main challenge, which they announce is LADP. Do you get it?
Yeah, like double penetration.
We've all been to prom. We get it. We've had our prom night.
I was at the cheese platter during prom. I don't know what you were doing.
I also had the cheese platter, which turned out to be a mistake when you DP. So it was LADP with Fortune Feimster and Cheyenne Jackson, which Fortune Feimster I love. I saw her at the Lincoln Lodge, RIP, it burned down. In Lincoln Park before she got super famous.
Oh.
And then Cheyenne Jackson could literally smother me with his thighs.
Oh. Oh.
Smother me with your thighs.
Just jump in a pool of lube and try to just dive into my booty hole.
I think it would be the best orgasm in the world. Like, knowing that my last breath was just sucking in his thigh smell. I'd be like, this is how I always imagined it.
You put on this mask and you're just something else. Ooh, the energy, you talking about getting dogged down by a dog.
I don't know what's happening to me.
Honey, I don't know, but I am into it.
I don't know. So the LADP, when they like did the opening sequence, the outside shot of the police station that they used.
Is it the Chicago police?
It's our police station.
That's our police station.
It's the one in Lakeview.
Yeah, right off
near
Addison.
Boys Town, off
Right.
Addison. That's our police station.
I went, ooh, 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 ooh.
Right?
I pissed in front of that.
I
police
pissed
station
inside of that. I was just like,
oh,
you're great. Yeah, well,
You're nasty.
that led to a felony. It's not that funny.
I'm sorry.
First up, we had Silky and Suga. And they were, like, Silky was selling butt pads out of the back of her car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you,
Illegal
Alexis.
street butt pads. And boobies.
And, yes, and Suga, I guess, had gotten ripped off or something.
She was a church lady.
She was a church lady. Silky, again, brought food out of nowhere as part of her challenge. She does it in every mini challenge, and now she did it in the main challenge.
Literally, she brought a piece of fresh fried chicken.
No one is commenting on it.
Where
It
is this
bugs
food
me.
coming from?
It bugs me. Yeah, who is going without food?
I thought they don't.
Some
I heard that
families
they don't
suffering.
feed them.
No, there's
well,
some
in
families
Somalia.
suffering. In Somalia, they're sending it to Evie, honey.
Yeah, honey.
Honey,
I found where the food's coming from.
It's Evie. Yeah, so it was just like, of course she brought food back into the challenge. It's just like, lean on
Can
something
you come
else.
up with something else?
Yeah.
Can you come up with something else?
It bugged me. Suga just did Suga.
Yeah.
And then was completely swallowed up by Silky just running around and being Silky. Does that pretty much sum it up?
Yeah. I mean, who could show up Silky in an acting challenge? She really does steal attention.
Yeah, I mean, that's why she's put on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had Brooklyn and Nina, which I thought was funny. They were the trailer trash because they were the only white people. And I love it that RuPaul's like, oh yeah, trailer trash.
Yeah.
Nina, you're from Ohio. You're trailer trash. I love it. I was like, yeah, that's perfect.
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense to me. So Brooklyn was naked. She did a lot of funny movement.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think like her improv was like amazing, like with what she said, but her movement was funny.
She made a very clever choice.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you have these skills that are performative, just use them because if it's an acting challenge, you want to act into your strength.
And she was so into it, she forgot to cue Nina, which I thought was hilarious. And then Nina walked out in what can only be described as something every woman in Columbus, Ohio looks like. Sorry, we lost our one viewer in Columbus, Ohio.
I think we already attacked Columbus.
Oh, we multiple times.
Well, all the returning ones, it's gone at this point.
Yeah, well, they're at work right now at their factory making.
Well, when they come home into their trailer home, and they
no,
watch this.
there's some nice homes in Columbus. They just happen to be covered in smog. Then suddenly it moved to them making out.
Oh, I was not into that.
Yeah, but you know who was? Sugarcane.
Honey, I saw the video. I said, let me pull out my dick, honey. Let me just yank the chain, girl. Let me just yank it. I pulled down my church skirt and I went, goo, 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 honey. Goo, 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 goo. I was building up the spunk, honey.
Perfect.
Does Sugarcane say spunk?
Thank you.
Do you think she says spunk?
Oh, I think that's all she says.
Spunk, 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 honey.
Spunk, 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 honey.
You're welcome.
I was giving you spunk realness.
I was giving you cum, honey.
No! Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
So then Vanjie and Plastique were literal cats fighting in a parking lot.
Oh, the weakest.
So
of all of
awful.
them. So bad.
But I will say Plastique did what we all would have done. She just immediately grabbed on to Cheyenne Jackson. And at one point, she's literally just clutching his thigh, which has been my dream ever since the Tony Awards.
I thought you were going to say she turned into her Asian character.
Oh, that's
She did what we were all going to do.
Yeah, we're all just immediately going to be a stereotype. No, she just like, She grabbed onto him, which Vanjie said, if you get into a moment and you don't know what to do, just like start grabbing the cops.
I'm glad
And
that they discussed that.
Yeah, and she immediately started grabbing the cops, which I was like, this bodes well.
Honey, I saw her grabbing the cop. I said, honey, back up. My stiffy just went into a softie. You are messing up, honey.
Honey, I'm so confused.
Honey, make room because I want to climb that tree, honey. But why was she the narrator of this episode? It was her opinion every single second.
Because I think the editors watch IMHO and they need more Chan. They're giving you content, girl.
Fair enough.
They're giving you content.
Okay,
Okay,
keep it coming.
so then we had the best part of the whole thing, which was Akira and Evie.
Oh,
Really, Akira was so killer. So they were the twerking girls. Akira was upset because it had been her corner for 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
Evie just got back from the twerking circus, which we've all been to, right?
yes.
Yeah, we've seen Jumbo. And then, turns out, through a sudden twist of Marky Mark fate, because I think like when I'm thinking improv, I immediately go to Mark Wahlberg. I don't know about you. That's my immediate.
That's just in my Rolodex. I'm just like, okay, what's funny?
Okay,
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark. So they turn out to be mother and daughter. The best
love
part of the
that.
whole thing, Akira starts crying. She's so excited, but she gets down on her hands and knees, and she's crying and twerking at the same time.
The best.
The best.
The best.
I mean, that
What a
is
great choice to make in an improv scene.
Akira.
Committed.
Mwah, mwah,
Committed.
mwah, mwah.
Well, here's the thing about improv. Oh, God.
Oh, yes,
Here we
and?
go.
Well, we live in
Yes,
Chicago.
and.
We've got Second City.
Second City,
We got
IO.
IO.
Annoyance.
R.I.P.
Theater.
Yeah, annoying. R.I.P. Comedy Sports.
Did they close?
Yeah, didn't they?
Oh, I missed those douchebags.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. What's the thing?
But, yeah, just finding a connection with your scene partner. She was just agreeing with her scene partner.
yeah,
Like, we hate seeing conflict, but it has to happen, I guess. But when they were like, oh, wait, we're mother-daughter.
I liked that they turned it around from a fight to like bringing it into. That was so funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Evie got in the back of the cop car, Akira like ran, and then Fortune caught her, and then she like hit Fortune
Girl.
and ran again.
With the pink tote
Yes,
bag.
and there was something about the way her hair was moving, and she just started
So
climbing a
funny.
gate. Akira killed it.
She has seen cops.
Oh,
She knows what the tropes
She
are.
has seen cops. She knows what to do. It was so good.
Yeah,
So
she
good.
killed it.
So let's bring it to the runway.
Okay.
Runway. Runway. Bring it to the runway.
Runway.
So we
Mighty
had,
Love.
We had Mighty Love.
Mighty
If you
Love.
forgot that's what it's called, they put it on the screen every week.
And you can download it.
You can
or
down-
buy it on iTunes. 'Cause
Buy it
that's
on
probably
iTunes.
what they want.
Yeah, or use Spotify like every other American. All right, so we have RuPaul looking great. She's got a little side tail going on. She looks beautiful.
Yeah, lovely color. The tool is working for me.
Lovely. Good for her. The category is Facekini.
Mm-hmm.
They said it was inspired by RuPaul, but we all queer lovers know it was inspired by
Lee Bowery.
Lee Bowery, of
Yes.
course. It was a bold choice for RuPaul's Drag Race, for something that gives us LADP to go that deep into the club kid scene. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a good choice. All right, so we have Brooklyn Heights as like a steampunk zebra. I liked it a lot.
Me gusta
I
también.
did. I liked the wire, like, zebra face. I thought the steampunk
De la
accents
cabeza a
were...
los pies. Me gusta todo. Me gustó todo. Perdóname. I loved this look.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't know what
I
language
took
you
you
were
on a trip,
speaking.
honey.
We are in
Oh, that was
America.
Japanese, honey.
We are. Oh, that was
Honey, that was Japanese.
I'm not plastic.
They teach that in Somalia, honey.
Okay, so I loved it. I love that she did like the steampunk thing for no reason. It worked for me. It all worked for me.
Mm-hmm. Nay.
Nay.
But yay.
Yay
to the nay. Oh!
Leave my house.
Okay.
So then we had
The
Silky.
The fly with no wings.
The fly with her wings. The roach in the like weird Fashion Nova plastic bag.
I love that Michelle said, so you were a fly without wings, so a roach. You don't know your insects. Clearly.
Girl, if you're from Chicago, you know a roach.
You know a roach.
You know a
when see
roach.
one.
You know a roach. Sorry.
You know a roach because you got a pest problem here.
Yeah, I went to a really place there. So then, actually, my look of the night, the one that I can't stop thinking about.
Your look of the night.
Sugarcane. I loved it, and I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
Of course, drag queens, we've all seen it. We've even seen it from Uber car crash survivor Robbie Turner. Everyone loves a My Fair Lady kind of silhouette. But the pattern she chose, the like detail around the mouth and the eyes, it was so good to me. It spoke to me so deeply.
The ruffles.
I loved it.
The silhouette. The gloves were really fun too.
Yeah, it was a conflicting pattern. It was so beautifully made. I loved it.
You know what? This was my favorite look of the week too. I'll say it.
You can stay in my house. Then we had my other favorite look of the week, Nina West. Looking wonderful.
Looking grand.
Looking very Lee Bowery. Lee Bowery has a very similar look, and she put her twist on it.
Now, if you like social media drama, there's another queen that said that she copied her look, and she was like, "Oh, it looked great when I did it like 9 years ago." Get off your high horse.
And then Shea Coulee was like, "Oh no, we're not playing this game." She's like, Lee Bowery.
Get into that tea.
Yeah, Nina looks great. I loved the paper eyelashes. I loved her silhouette was so good. She filled out.
She
her
padded,
and she had the peplum that helped fill it out even more.
You know, she grabbed those pads from that backyard sale.
Oh, 100%.
Good.
She just stuffed everything she could in there, and I appreciate it. Okay, Vanjie.
I love this still.
I know. It was hard to get a good one.
It's hard to keep her to stay still.
I hated it, and I'll tell you why.
Wow.
The fit of the pant was strange. It was like she got a boot cut. She's like, give me a... You know what? I want a latex look, but I want it to look like it's from Old Navy. Get me.
I was about to say, who makes boot cut?
Give me a boot cut.
Old Navy.
It's just like, it was kind of big, and then she had an opportunity to make a feminine silhouette by just putting boobs on finally, and she chose not to.
She could have just stolen some boobs from...
Anybody.
Anybody. That trunk.
Ugh. What did you think?
I think she should have worn boots to pinch the bottom. I think her chest should have... I don't know why some drag queens are so anti-boobies.
Okay, but we often don't wear boobies when we do this show.
I know.
Let's remember
I know, but I'm not getting paid $10,000 to show up to a gig because I was on TV.
I pay you in wine.
Thank you. And I appreciate that dearly. But
and of course, our tippers, they pay us.
They do. We appreciate that. No more boobies.
Let's do that. Let's do the tips right now. So we got tips this week from... Then we had Evie Oddly.
Soft to...
Agreed.
Soft to...
Agreed. My white Valentino. No one commented on that.
Hey! Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hey! I got it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Just stay inside. Why do y'all gotta cause drama? You know? Today has been every other hour an ambulance has been called in my neighborhood. Just stay inside. You see it snowing? Just stay inside.
Stay inside. And don't fall down indoors, you old bitch. But yeah, soft tooth. Soft tooth.
Yeah.
Okay, Plastique misunderstood the assignment.
Didn't cover her face. No.
No, but we've all been there. Maybe Rue didn't give her the instructions in Japanese, so she didn't understand.
No, she gave it to her in Somalian.
Yeah, Silky should have given her the Japanese instructions. Yeah, I think Reuven said she like had a thong instead of a Facekini. It was she looked beautiful, but
it connected her ears to the space in between her eyes.
Yeah,
it's not a Facekini.
No, it's not a Facekini. You gotta cover
That's
it.
That's a face G-string.
And okay, this face took me 15, 20 minutes. I love a Facekini. This is my new look. This is it. I will never show my face again.
No more?
It's too... My nose contour?
How long does that take?
So long. My nose is fucked up.
Your nose is pinched, though.
Yeah, it is. It has to be. Because I truly, like, so every person in my family, it looks like we all got into a fist fight on our way out the womb. Like, we all come out with these broken-ass noses. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I got a doctor that could fix it.
I think my mom's got, like, a fucked up birth canal. She had a hysterectomy, though, so, like, everything's gone.
Old ass bitch.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Whoa. Can you calm down?
And then we had Akira C. Davenport.
Oh, speaking of body modifications.
I loved it.
Me too.
We all have a plastic surgery look. We've all done it. We've all thought about it. But it was so well done.
Mm-hmm.
The rhinestone, it was just so well done.
The only thing I will say, I thought the boot kind of threw me off. The black boot. I don't know what boot she should have worn, but yeah.
It did not throw me off. But
Good.
I now that you say it, I see where it just suddenly ends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Okay, thank you for giving me that.
Okay. Oh, that was it. Oh, and also, forgot to say that the other judge they added was Natasha Lyonne from Orange is the New Black, Russian Doll, which hadn't come out at the time of the taping.
No.
Russian Doll, have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Are you joking? Okay, Natasha
No.
Lyonne's show, Russian Doll on Netflix. She is at a party, it's her birthday party, and she dies. And she comes back at the same moment in the bathroom at her birthday party, and she just keeps dying and keeps reliving the same night. It is brilliant. And she wrote it.
It's like Groundhog Day.
It's Groundhog Day, but Natasha Lyonne doing like drugs in a bathroom on her birthday.
I'm listening.
It's good.
Okay.
Russian Doll. Watch. I promise you'll watch it in one day. You won't be able to stop. The top was Brooklyn and Akira, Avi, and then Silky, I guess, ended up being in the top, even though they hated her runway, but they loved her challenge. Then the bottom was Plastique and Vanjie, Avi, and then Suga, which they hated her challenge, but loved her runway.
So we're
Which
getting-
comes to show, remember we said this, the challenge is more important than the runway. The only thing the runway can do is hurt you.
Absolutely.
It can't really help you.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's like, yeah. It's like that.
Because I would have put Suga above Vanjie, or
Because
above
of her
Silky, because of her look. Because it was so amazing.
Yeah, the main challenge accounts for like 90% of your final grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
10% is your look.
But her challenge wasn't even that bad. I guess that's what like killed it for me. But then they loved
That's
Silky.
so lame though.
I know. So then of course the winner of this challenge, Akira C. Davenport. I know. It's so exciting.
Was my ass in that?
So exciting. We are hardcore Akira.
We are hard.
Here.
We are hard.
IMHO, we are constantly hard for Akira.
Ah!
Yeah. So she won. So happy. The bottom two, Plastique and Vanjie.
Deservingly.
Deservingly. The lip sync, they both did well. I mean, I think Vanjie kind of...
Vanjie had a prop. She had a ponytail that she could whip around.
She also, I mean, in general, her energy was just higher and it was more fun to watch.
And
plus,
it matched the song a little bit more.
did
It was
match
more
the
Mary
song.
J. Blige.
It did match the song. Mary J. Blige, can I tell you this?
I'm listening.
I tweeted this, but let me tell you. Out in the world somewhere, when I was in high school, a young white gay boy, I was in a show choir showcase. And I got to have a solo where I could sing whatever I wanted. So I sang Mary J. Blige's No More Drama in a soft soprano. The whole thing. It exists in the world. There's a VHS tape
No!
of a 17-year-old Dixie.
It's on YouTube?
No, I don't have it. Like, there's some show choir person who has it. Or my parents may
I
have it
need
somewhere.
to see that.
Yeah.
What pulled you to
No
Fantasia
drama
Marina?
in my life. No, I don't know what made me do it, but it's out there. I did the whole song. Anyway, so Plastique went home. I did not think she'd go home this early, but
It was a shocker, but
she wasn't gonna go to the top four though.
No.
So
Her quit relying on that accent. I will say that. And when Michelle said Asian appreciation versus Asian stereotypes, I was like, that's a great way to summarize it.
Come on, Michelle Visage.
That was a real way to summarize. I was like, it is disappointing to hear, you know, a white woman have to summarize that for you. But
Trump's America.
It is a matter of celebrating versus making fun of a trope. Like, why are we laughing at something? Are we laughing at it because it's something that we relate to and that we see every day, or is it because we're laughing at it because we're punching down at it? I spent a lot of money and wasted a lot of money on a comedy degree, and the number one rule about like laughing at something or making something funny is that you have to be punching up. Like, that's why it is funny to like make fun of white people, but why but you can't make fun of like minorities because structurally white people are, at the end of the day, succeeding.
The privilege put white people on a pedestal.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I hate to go down that path and get a little preachy, but
no.
At the end of the day, you have to think about structure and who is succeeding in society.
We also have a very, in Drag Race, there's a built-in, like, very active social media presence, and people have a lot of opinions, and people are very emotionally attached to this show. So I think it's important to continue to like look at the things that we're laughing at, look at the things that we're excusing, and like why we're doing that. So I don't think that's preachy at all. I think
we gotta keep thinking
responsible.
I think it is responsible.
You are not fiscally responsible, but
no, I don't want to pay. I don't pay taxes.
All right, well that was the end of the episode.
Wow.
I know. It
What
flew by.
What a quick, fun
Stop
episode.
playing with my chin strap. I'm sorry about that. Quick episode. Glad to be back to quick.
Yes.
Let's get lower and lower.
It's getting.
I want
we're
this
trimming
episode
down
to be
the fat.
12 minutes.
So, comment of the week from Daniel Wong.
So the comment of the week is from Daniel Wong.
Okay.
It's so serious. So serious, Daniel. I just think the original format is so perfect the way it is. I didn't really like this new thing with Alexis's interjections and laughter. I hate when people laugh. That was me. It threw off the rhythm between Dixie and Auntie. Like, it's fun when they both turn and look at the camera silently, and that was missing in this episode. He hated Alexis.
Wow, he hated Alexis.
I know. Oh!
Daniel.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, stay here.
Oh!
Daniel, I agree. Which is why this episode, I decided to stay quiet and take notes. So for the next minute, you're going to be subjected to Alexis's intern minute.
Daniel, go get a burrito.
Minturn. All right, here we go. Start the
you.
clock. Auntie, did you quit your job? Does that mean that you're a full-time job, you know?
I didn't quit my job, but I'm looking forward to quitting it. So I will be.
You should be. Everyone's happy you the Catwoman's whole symmetrical, and you're fabulous. And she made this, everyone. Dixie McCartney made this herself. And she tried these big things. Auntie, you look like an angry bird, but sweet. Like a sweet bird, like a ladybird.
Oh, that's sweet.
Lady Bird Johnson. That's me.
Bruno Williams says that Bruno doesn't stuff his underwear, and I think she said that on her podcast. So Bruno, bless you. Thank you so much. I had the same thought about the Lady People Police Station. Silky always with the food, but she did say in the very first episode that she wants her own Food Network show, so maybe she's a writing genius.
Oh, sure.
Bless you, Auntie. You sneezed earlier. I'm obsessed with the direct. Bruno 911 reference, which I was like, step, bump, step, bump, bump. He was trying to get the cat to do something cat-like. That was funny. A carrier scorch went right into my heart. She was already from my so much. The thing that you said, the serial killer murder face thing, that's called a balaclava.
Oh,
we learned something every day.
Yeah, thank you, my favorite murder. And also Russian Doll and Natasha Leon are perfect, and it is like Groundhog Day, but it's not anxiety filled. Like, you still like it.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, you mentioned my favorite murder. Should we go ahead and make the announcement?
Yeah, absolutely.
So my favorite murder will be in Milwaukee
on May 16th and 17th, a Thursday and a Friday.
A Thursday and a Friday.
Yeah.
And so Alexis and I are going to host a My Favorite Murder themed drag show
at Dix Milwaukee on the 17th, that Friday. So please come on out. You want to come?
Yes,
she's
let's
gonna
make a
be
party.
Karen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Georgia.
We're gonna go to the show on Thursday, and we're gonna host a party on Friday at Dix Milwaukee. And that's my intern minute. Thank you, Daniel.
Bye, Daniel. You can come back from the bathroom. She's gone.
That was delicious.
Wasn't that nice? She made so many notes.
You know, when you think that the hate in the comment section works, we just kind of turn it around and be like, okay, this is how we even piss you off even more. Because it's just opinions, and
I was disappointed.
Bevels, P for petty.
P for petty.
That makes sense. I was disappointed that Amy didn't respond to my dramatic reading. You know she watched it.
See you later, girl.
Okay, so that was the end of the episode. Wah, wah, wah. You have to go because you are going to another cigarette-free party.
Yes, ma'am. And you have to return the fabric back to its original source.
I do. I have to glue it back to the wall. And I'm going to dinner with the boyfriend's parents.
And that's what you
I have to tell them about how Christian I am.
Big day.
So we will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. We love you so much, and we thank you so much for sharing the videos. The views are going up, and it's all because y'all keep sharing it. So thank you. We love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Mwah.
I want to breathe again.